Thank you for being here. Hello. Happy Thursday, guys. Today we are going to make one more reading about the global war, and it will be added to my playlist album Stop the War, so you can check all the rest of the readings. And it's a conspiracy theory of who had removed two Russian oligarchs, that they are literally being found dead with their whole family together, like literally all the family um, is in the less than 2 days. Two Russian powerful person with all the family are found executed. Who is behind this? You send me a different questions. It's very nice. We are going to tease this. We are going to try to check up from both sides. Is that they have confronted something against the war? Is that they're if it's arranged and fake again? Is it definitely from the CIA arranged? So we are going to check all these possibilities. So stay with me on the start as well, guys. Don't forget to hit. We are going to literally take off this mask from whoever was haunting these people and see what was literally putting them being in codependency, karmic codependency at this hour. As well, guys. Well, let's pray the war will be stopped, and let's pray there will be no torturing, and let's pray there will be no Nazis as well. Let's pray that whoever is a prisoner of war on any side in any war, that will be literally protected from the pain and any kind of discomfortable life, and protected from a death as well. Let's stop the one that they are torturing others, and let the people and civilians be protected as well as the prisoners of any war at this hour. And let's fight us. Let's have a power to fight against the globalists who are literally putting us in position. The war profit. It's literally reconnecting now. That's very weird. So I hope you will have this video. I hope it won't be deleted from YouTube. That's I have to edit as well, because as well sometimes when it's a live stream from the telephone, guys, it's getting deleted without the censorship. It's just getting deleted without explanation. Send on an email ever. So stop the war, stop the selling the guns, stop the war profiteers in any country, and yes, stop as well the pharmaceutical mafia that they are selling the COVID still, as well spreading the COVID, spreading the biolabs with the threatening biological weapons as well. They are literally serving it in Ukraine at the moment. It's literally Ukraine war is literally a stage of serving the nuclear wars things. And yes, what did you ask me? First teaser question you asked me, is it Sarmat, the new racket that the Russians literally had shown the day before, less than 24 hours, guys. I don't know when you are going to see this video. I had to say this is just a fresh news from yesterday. Sarmat, the new type of the weapon that literally has shown that his performance is being, I had to make a clear statement, it's non-nuclear weapons. So people are confused because Sarmat is non-nuclear weapon. That's the first answer for you as well, guys. Let's go deeper, but as well let me share on the Twitter. Don't forget to hit the like, share with your community as well, and thank you for comments. Do let me in the mailbox or under the video leave your comments. I'm going to put it on the Twitter just for 1 second as well. Welcome to tarot questions, still valid. The tarot questions during the live stream are still on sale. here it is, true crime. I'm going to leave you instructions as well. Thank you for supporting this channel. The instructions. Second. So here it is. So the story, we return back to the story. I'm going to write you the time frame as well. We have the news, guys. It's literally the 20th. We are entering in a day of, it's very strange, 22nd it will be, wherever you are on the east side of the world, Asia and Europe. It's literally midnight, and hello afternoon, I guess 6 p.m. in New York, guys. And I'm still talking from the Far East time, and literally must be that we are entering its 22nd of April and then 2022. Can you calculate that? Just do let me know what is the final number, and I'm going to tell you how we're emerging with that numerology of that number, emerging in this fatal day for this bad news that is literally surrounding many different regions, not necessarily just Russian origin people. We see the news coming even from the west side, right? What are the daily news? Just go and check the craziness. Just go and use the search tool on with the news on YouTube or Twitter, and you are going to see what is the madness exactly news that the two Russian oligarchs found that one day apart, alongside with their wives and children. So yes, that's the news for the April 22nd, 2022. So as well, just to remind you, by the Feng Shui, whatever it is represented with the number 22 or reverse 42, definitely it's a death number. So I have seen, just passing first day browsing this news, and this is the only picture that I'm going to use now for the energy reading, literally of these families. I had not opened other one. I'm using, I can send you the link, guys. It's literally the Business Insider .india. So in business in www.businessinsider.in. It's a short from India, yes, provider. So I'm using that link. So here it is, guys. Again, the story eventually starts with the Sergei, and another one is Vladimir Avayev. Unfortunately, it's not that they're just the head of this family. The father has been found murdered, executed. All the family, literally. The men, along with their wives and children, were found dead within a day of each other. Like it was organized. Your first question is amazing, thank you. Who is behind this conspiracy? You see these people being haunted, but from whom? And somebody's faking. Because there are news putting on the pages. When you put it on the search tool, the same news from other providers, you're going to see representing with the caricature of the Putin. Is it real or fake news? Because I do think it's a range. Just do check at my pre-reading I had opening. It's fake news that they're prosecuted from the Russian side. So let's go deeper. We are going to check this energy, because the first question, right, it's very interesting. Was that organized from the Russian side? Why the people are personal oligarchs that they had so many years? and that they're literally, they would sponsor this, probably they will support and sponsor the war if they can from the other resources, not the one that they're blocked, right, back in the west side, wherever they were living, usually in London, right, or Switzerland. Here it is. That was a right decision. Wow, there are so many people. First of all, just going to tell you, this is a fake news, so don't think it's a Russian side that executed the oligarch, like a communist executed the capitals. I mean, there are so many people involved in this. Do you see so many cops here? So many people involved in this. Let me see. Is it the death, murder of the Russian oligarchs? Wow, here it is. Yes, it's a lie. Do check up. It's organized from abroad. Do you see? Across the sea, sailing for abroad for me. And here it is. It's a lie. Lie organized from somebody who is not from their origin. This is a person coming abroad and literally popping out like who is it? Possibly CIA or something. CIA? MI6? Who is it? Is it the British side? Is it the CIA side? The conspiracy theory? There is a lie. As you see, 2 decks. I opened the 2 decks are telling me this is a fake news. It's a fake news that is Russian side deleted their own Russian oligarch. This is so nonsense. Why they would delete their own? Why the dog would bite the hand that is feeding him? Correct? Is that intelligence? The intelligence, normal intelligence 100, not my high IQ 186. I mean, normal, common, ordinary people, intelligence 100, definitely would say yes. It's not logical that if they're supporting the Russia now in the war, the Russian oligarchs, the super richy people, why they would kill them, the people who are their own sponsors. Yes, it's not correct. So you see, it's a stupid news. This is a lie, 2 times lie. That's a good question, guys. First question is very nice. Thank you for suggestion for this question. So definitely it's not the Russian side. Thank you for sending me this article, guys. Thank you for sending me this article that you sent me from India, that you sent me from America, that you sent me from Canada, from Italy. Thank you, guys. As well, guys, let's see deeper. 1 second. Wow. What about the contract? Who was on the contract? Here it is, a contract for once. What kind of contract did they have? So was it the CIA? Wow. This could be answered yes. When I get the King of Cups, right? Strategically, with the 2 wands on the bottom. Wow. Look at 2 wands. Yes, and yes, that was the plan. The plan was literally to represent the evil side of the fake infos with the fake infos, 2 fake infos cards with 2 different decks. That was the strategy, to want to represent the, like it's Putin killing them. Yes, that was the idea. Nonsense, right? But here it is. Literally, this was arranged, literally idea to literally have this cyber media as a traitor against one more thing that will put literally one more minus in eyes of the simple common people who are watching the mainstream media with this traitor thing. One more thing, like he's a bad person. The Russian side has killed their own Russian oligarchs. Yes, just wanted literally people to reject them, to hate them. That's the fine idea with this devious devilish energy idea. But it's turned stupid because yes, they manifest the death. Do you see manifesting the death? This is so spooky. Oof. And literally I got I felt in the room the cold presence, literally. Yes, it's a really spooky. Manifesting the death, the pure evil, the devil, guys. Terrible. So let's see deeper. So see, there is a tower moment. They know that they're quitting. MI6 are quitting when it's a territory of CIA, and they found it's just a business. We are going to support, and we are jongling. We know the news, but we are jongling between the supporting the CIA or being independent. That's how I see it. Yes, here it is. It's a queen state, right? But as well jongling between the CIA and being paid as well. Wow, working for patriotic thing for a queen as well, being paid off. Wow, I do believe there is a tower moment with the MI6 involved in whatever is the idea of let's do this. They are aware what they've done, what they've done now, and what they're still doing right in this fake media war from the CIA side. That's what I see it, because yes, it's arranged death just to make a fake representation with the Three of Swords and Four of Cups. The final goal, this is a final goal, to reject the Russia, to have that hate mode for Russia in this war with the fake infos. Here it is, fake. Do you see? Here's fake devil and disguise. Devil in a fake uniform. Hello, who is dressing the soul? Who is dressing, killing somebody and then dressing, changing the uniform of them? Only the Nazis in any of the wars. World War I, World War II, and now the third. Yes, this is the part of the third world. Even if we are not aware, yes, it will start later, the global one, 2029 to 32 by this Vedic astrology prophecy. But as well, this is like a foreplay for that last battle that will be later on a global level. And yes, this is the last battle foreplay. That's what I'm going to say. So can we play with the devil? Can we see through the devil? I do believe that the light and the pure good side will always be brave enough to see the devil and to confront it. That's the force. That's the force. And may the force be with you guys, to be on the light side, to see that something is wrong, to recognize what is the fake infos as well. If you Google deeper, definitely as well, not people without the knowledge of that type of education, the people who are involved in analyzing the political sphere and analyzing the contemporary history as well. Like it's part of my education and my research as well. It's a part of my my PhD as well, and it's a part of the a lot of people around me as well, working for the peace of the planet, peace of the promoting the culture of the peace in the world through my whole life with my volunteer work in different, being a CEO and building many NGOs always was the purpose to be against the violence and to promote everything against the war. And it was always from the first building, being a CEO with a little daughter at that period in the war zone, building the first NGO was in the middle of the war zone, and it was always for promoting, fighting against the injustice and for the people who were not protected in the war, not taking one on another side, not sending the hate to one or another side, but promoting the peace as a solution. And here it is. Why we have a devil here in disguise? Why we have a devil in disguise in this story about the two Russian tycoons? Because the devil is still working for disguise, are organizing this murder to accuse again Putin like he's a dictator, and let's move him. Yes, let's not move the Joe Biden, but we can move other presidents, right? And we can kill their families, and we can kill their richest people, and we can take their assets, and we can take all their bank accounts, and we can play with the not just their rich families. I mean, who cares about them, right? This is against the human rights, yes, but there's thousands of people that they are as well connected to them, simple people who are working for them. And yes, let's make miserable life to the little people, pardon, I don't want to say little people, but I'm ironic, you understand that I'm ironic, because I'm so bitter that everything is but with together with the wives and children, like this is, I mean, against any of the big mobster law. Yes, this is organized, this is the CIA, totally brutal. That's what I'm going to say. So, and yes, the answer was yes, they're manifesting the death for the CIA answer. As well, for Putin was answer no, but it was strategically prepared for him, just people to hate him, to put this sudden news right in the air. Yes, and nobody was aware of this. As well with the tower moment for MI6, for the British, they didn't know, but they understand this is organized job with the two of wands, and yes, they understand this is a prepaid matter. As well with the tower moment, I do believe that they didn't know at that moment, but when they got the news, they understood who done this, of course. So I'm going to put as well, guys, some of the photos of these oligarchs. Don't forget to check. We have the one that was literally on the start of the war, I think second week, when they started to block bank accounts. The one that was a Russian tycoon was found hanged, and when they killed them, they leave them in the house hanged, like it's a meaning, like a point. They don't just kill them and they're somewhere on the floor, right? No, they put him hang as well, like a synonym of something superpower, like of the evil. That's check up that reading as well, guys. Welcome to do that. It's in the playlist Top War on my profile. So here it is. So we go deeper. Let's see what is the story. Two Russian oligarchs were found dead alongside their wives and children 1 day apart. Vladislav Avayev. So let's do the Vladislav Avayev story. So let's stay here with these fake cards, right? Not fake cards, with the fake face on the tarot card. Wow. Why did you kill? It's a teamwork. In this case, it's a teamwork. Wow. And everybody know who is it. Wow, for Vladislav Avayev, first cards are teamwork. And with the 5 of Cups, there was a missed opportunity. This guy, and because the missed opportunity is next to the High Priest, I do believe that he had offered that he literally neglected. He had literally a warning I heard when I saw this card, 5 of Cups following. I heard warning. Vladislav Avayev had the warning that this will happen to him. And was it that he was literally a psychic or somebody around him, or literally somebody just told him friendly, yes, this is what you should expect as well. Be aware, be careful. But as well with the missed opportunity, he was not careful about this, right? Vladislav Avayev, I see it with this card as well. I just heard, not that it's just organized like a teamwork, of course, these people who are waiting to put him in the trap, like entering brutally the house, executing everybody. It's like a full invaders, right? Totally organized. But on the other side, I heard it's a list of people. So we have, everybody's aware who is on the list. With the High Priestess card, I do believe that these people who are going to be killed, and the one that are already killed in last 2 months from the Russian oligarchs, Russian tycoons, there is a list of people, and they are already aware, they're already informed with the High Priestess. But as well, Vladislav Avayev was careless here. He has opportunity like to protect him better, but he said no, I'm going with the flow, like this is the nonsense, like it's not going to hit me. And that was his missed opportunity. So but he was informed that he's on some kind of the list. So that's what I heard right from this, just from these 3 cards. 1 second. You see, it was then on the bottom. Wow, sorry, I cut it. It was a card of hunting. Wow, this card of hunting. Do you see? Arrow is there. I don't know. Today with these cards, I just I'm getting the literally. I'm channeling the news only with the visualization. So sorry guys if I'm not talking. Do not look the numbers of the card. What is it? I'm just spreading you now the channeling news. It's totally intuitive at the moment. So it doesn't mean that I'm not going to switch to classical reading later on during the live stream. So Vladislav Weiler, here it is. He was a target. Do you see the target here? And he was informed that he's a target. I already said this a few times. Yes, and there was a missed opportunity for him to go in some kind of shelter that he was avoiding, like, like it's not going to happen to me. It's happened to that Malaka in my Russian friend in London, but I'm not going to be on, like, this is a fake, just a panic information. Yes, okay, we are blocked with the money. They took us yachts or whatever they found there, wherever we were living, back in West Europe. But here it is. I'm not going to be in panic to move myself from my daily habits, my daily houses. And here it is. One of them literally killed in Spain. I do believe in Costa, which Costa Brava, where is it? Sorry guys, because I have 2 different stories, right? In one day it happened. Vladislav Avayev, and as well, welcome to tell me the right infos under the video, and Sergei Protosenya. So here it is in Spain, yes. So Vladislav Avayev was in Moscow, right? And they didn't name the victims' names as well. It was the place of this crime scene was Moscow apartment. It happened on Monday, so it's 2 days ago. And by the way, Vladislav Avayev was a former vice president of Gazprom. Former vice president of Gazprom Bank. So, what we are going to ask, what was about this teamwork? Let's go again. Let's see again. 1 second. Teamwork. I'm going to do with another tarot deck. Just 1 second. Did Vladislav Avayev rejected some offer about Gazprom from the west side? Yes, it was business related, guys. Yes, definitely it's connected to the Gazprom. Rejecting. They offer him something as well. We can connect these cards together as well. They offer him proposal to make a deal independent from idea of the Russian politics, to make some deal independent from or secret from the official Russian politics, that the gas has to be under that certain terms as well. If you give us the sanction, we are going to return with the sanction, right? Because you're giving us the sanction of our bank accounts, but then we are going to quit you giving you the gas. And yes, definitely Vladislav Avayev had offer from the west side, from the West Europe, from US. He had offer but he rejected with this missed opportunity, that teaming up. That's why the first card was a teaming up eventually, guys. Yes, and everybody was aware of this. He had offered eventually to Zhong. What does this mean? Like to be a double spy. He's working for Gazprom. He should as well spread the news to other side, but he rejected. That's what I see. As well on the bottom I see, here it is. As well, something related to his wife. They were trying to push him and literally to blackmail him through the wife's side. That's how I see, because the jongleur is not coming to him. He rejected that thing, but it's coming from his wife's side. They try to literally his wife to push him to, okay, let's try to relocate and things like this. And here it is, whatever he rejected. Here it is, the hangman. Hello, hangman. Remember that for you guys, 1 second. So we go for the Sergei, 2,000 miles away. So we go for the next one. So this is a story of Vladislav. Let me type the names. Vladislav. Don't spell them. And then we have Sergei Protosenya. Sergei. Here it is. Timestamp for you. I'm thinking about my YouTube babies. So let's see. What about Sergei family? What the secret about the Sergei family? We're going for a fresh new deck. Beautiful deck. Beautiful. Postmodern. Very nice deck. So here it is. One more. Let's see. What's that mask? Let's see what is the truth. Let's take out the mask about what is really happening with Sergei Protosenya. What was happening, because the guy just found that, right? 2 days ago. Again, Tuesday. So the guy before, on the start of the story, Vladislav, was found on Monday. The day after, on Tuesday, was found Sergei Protosenya. 2,000 miles away from Moscow in Spain, was found hanged with his wife and daughter stabbed to death. The first card. I explain you more. Sergei Protosenya, why he was found dead. Yes, this was offer of cash, but here it is. Do you see somebody's above him? If this is a Sergei, somebody's above him as well. And somebody's here rejecting the offer. Rejecting that partnership. Like a marriage card, this is as well card for the partnership for me in the war zone as well. Let me see more. All family here together. 1 second. Tell me more. Tell me more. Was Sergei Protosenya family killed from Russia side? No. No, guys. It's just a secret. It's idea. It's just something that are fake info here. It's not true. These are the cards no for me and no cards. And it's a real truth somewhere else, as you see with the moon. The real secret is somewhere else. Like we say, it's a fake news, remember? Because it's not organized, the Sergei Protosenya death from the Russian side. That is the first news. Secret about Sergei Protosenya was organized by CIA. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. But it's immature because people after repeating so many Russians literally taking away the money from their bank accounts, literally people being forbidden to take their own personal assets, money, whatever they own, whatever they build. They are living as a citizen in a West society as well. However, they build and help the community wherever they were living, in the middle of the London. Yes, remember guys, who is supporting there at the moment? Russians community, the Chinese, and as well Arabic people. They are supporting the politics of locals. And here it is. It's totally immature what they are doing now. Whoever is doing this. And yes, the answer is yes, yes, CIA, first thing. And let me see these cards. I have 2 more cards here that fallen out. Yes, he was offered here to be blackmailed with the money. You see? Knight of Pentacles, somebody who brings the money. Right. Is that CIA? Of course it is. Oh, he said no, as you see. And because he rejected with the 10 of Wands, he was really strict. And remember here we have a King of Swords. He said, no, I don't want this partnership. And yes, whatever you offer me, you have a power, but as well, I can take care of myself. I'm King of Pentacles, but you're Emperor. And that's why he was persecuted literally, because rejecting that secret partnership, that's what I see for him. Let these souls rest in peace. All these families that are victim literally from the global forces that we are literally not aware, or few of us that we research a little bit, research about this or write about this. We are aware, but the rest of society, like, what they think, is it this 1914? Is it the like West and East? It's 2022. The world has to be one thing. It has to be cosmopolitan. It has to be no hate. I mean, spreading the message like this is a capitalist, this is a communist, this is not good, this is good. Using the Nazis to promote the war, to literally have that what war profiteers using and getting now rich from all these selling guns, because the guns are not present. Somebody's buying this military equipment and sending there. And whoever is buying, literally, whoever is selling this one is a war profiteer as well. So here it is. So the answer is yes, it's from the CIA, the same. But it's really sloppy done, the way they done, because they're repeating this with the hangman, Russian tycoon, like they done in London at the end of the March, I do believe. I have done this reading, guys. I don't remember exactly the date, but I remember it was like a week after war when they started to block all these Russian tycoons in London. About the rest, who was the victim till now from all these Russian oligarchs. So again, Sergei Protosenya was found with the blood-stained knife and an axe at his side. Protosenya was the former vice president and chief accountant of Novatek, a major gas company. Again, gas company. You see, guys? And very close to a Gazprom bank. He and his wife and daughter were staying in a rented luxury villa in Lloret de Mar, in Catalonia, right, for the Easter. Police were alerted to the death when Protosenya's son, who was insane, raised the alarm after nobody picked the telephone. The police force confirmed on Tuesday that 3 deaths are investigated, again without naming the victims. A spokesman for the force referred insider to the public statement when asked for further information on Protosenya death. 1 second, guys. Police did not assign a motive, but according to El Punta Vui, a working theory for investigation is also that Protosenya killed his family before hanging himself. Nonsense. Protosenya left no suicide note and there was no blood stain on his body. So it's nonsense. You see, guys, like I felt it's a nonsense. Yes. So yes, it's not true. Right? It's not true. Like how you killed, you stabbed your children and your wife, and then there is nothing on your body, and then you just hang yourself, like nonsense. Like he went for a shower and then he returned to be super clean for a judgment day with the divine, with the God. He had a personal fortune of more than 433 million in Russian conflict. Because guys, do remember that I'm, by the way, following both news of the West and the East side. And I guess I'm blessed to be in a country where I can still observe not having a blockage of the medias. Thanks, God. So cold. Yes, it's confirmed. Thank you, confirming. And I must say, remembering always in this news, even from the east side and from the west side, that literally there is no stopping the gas coming to Ukraine. Even if it's a war zone, the gas between Ukraine and Russia is still going on. So they never, that's so weird, they never cut the contract, but the Ukraine are fighting Russia, but they're taking the gas, right? And imagine how much money they owe eventually at the moment, because they're in the middle of the war. They're not paying for sure for gas last 2 months, for sure. So that's pretty bizarre. We're in the war, but it's why we are taking the gas from you. My theory that the Russians are not cutting these contracts with Ukraine because as well they feel, that's my theory, they feel it's their own country and they're not going to cut off all ex-Soviet citizens just because of Zelensky wants war. That's what it is. That's my natural pre-feeling, because it's a motherland and they protect their own child, even if the child went last 8 years being a naughty somewhere else with alliance, secret alliance, not being natural. Yes, by agreement they were supposed to be natural, not to be at power stations, and they broke this agreement from 2014. That's, I'm talking about Ukraine side. So here it is, another thing I'm going to tell you the story. We go for the next one. So the next one, I have to read this one. The list, because it's a longer list, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to shuffle a new one. So for Sergei, from bank, and as well they rejected the contract with the west sides, with enemies. They rejected the contract with US, and literally they were trying US side to promote them to have secret gas agreement with them without that would interfere the politics from Putin's side, right? Decision. But of course they rejected this. They don't want to be a traitor to their own country. So yes, they were executed because they say no to them. And there is no problem. They can kill all the family and the children. The CIA was doing this all the time, right? We're doing that back at home, right? What they're doing with the Franklin scandal. Yes, Franklin scandal, hello, 80s, 1980s, never finished. Franklin scandal, never finished. They killed the movie director, the researcher, with his child in an airplane as well. So, again, the list is longer than just these two guys. One second. Second, guys, I have added, you have a timestamp for Vladislav Avayev and Sergei Protosenya, and here it is. We go deeper. Another list is pretty much interesting because there is prolonged list with all the people who were literally who were executed from in this recent period. Again, the people are from the Russian tycoon, Russian oligarchy list. So, Vladislav Avayev, we already said, he was 51 years old. As well, Sergei Protosenya, 55. And here it is, we have a longer list. So, we go for the other one. After Vladislav Avayev was found in his luxurious flat in 13 years old daughter Maria. Day after, Sergei Protosenya was found in Costa Brava villa, rented villa, right, with his daughters and his wife. His daughter Maria just entered into the 18 years. It was her birthday. Protosenya was having around $440 million. He was educated for engineer, economist, and he became the biggest chief financial director of Tarkosaleneft gas, again one of the gas companies in Russia, and the chief accounting in the gas gigant Novatek. As well, guys, don't forget that even the famous Garry Kasparov, that famous, amazing, super smart Czech champion, right? He said, he warned the public that the Putin will struggle with possibility of having a cup and being overthrown, right? Just because of this Ukraine crisis. Let's see who were on the people who were removed literally in his inner circle that he trusted before. Sergei Shoigou. Something happened with the Sergei Shoigou, Russian Minister of Defense. It's interesting. He has a kind of the heart attack. Guys, don't forget who is organizing the heart attacks. Bob Saget in America. Like so many celebrities in America last few months, I'm doing all these celebrity deaths, and always there is a heart attack. Like, is this real? Because somebody is always the answer. There is a business and rejection of the cash carrier. Like, we don't want to be your cash carrier. Everybody wants to be independent. Everything is around. Whoever organizing the heart attack is connected. Is it CIA behind Sergei Shoigou? Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a pre-planned. You see, it's a strategy, guys. Literally to just Putin to be feeling unsafe when the people around him are lost, right, or disappearing, or literally like, let's break this family. Do you see the strategy is to literally break this family with people, the family of Putin, that there are people who are around him, like who is in the family, people that you trust, with who you live. And Sergei Shoigou is his minister of defense. And yes, it was organized. His heart attack is CIA organized as well. One second. But once more, was Sergei Shoigou a double spy? I'm just asking. No, I think. There was a connection that there were women next to him. Women, guys, do check up the new love. There was a woman next to him that was literally trying to take some info from him. That's what I see. Yes, exactly. And that woman, whoever is this woman, guys, do you see? Ace of Cups, a new woman in his life. That woman brought, oh my god, this is like Mata Hari. He had some new lover, that heart attack. Yes, it was pre-planned. With the 2 wands, it was intentionally. It was not naturally, like from cuddling. Definitely was not from the cuddling. This was literally injected something. But of course, Russians are not going to talk. I mean, even Americans, they wouldn't talk this publicly, just not to get in panic, like something is out of order with our Minister of Defense, right? As well, there is a saying, he was immature. This card was down on the bottom because he was in the fair. He was immature. There was a fair, and that woman, whoever was the fair, she was pushed. Here it is. Always the woman bring here the poison, the medicine, whatever happened, that shot that will provoke the heart attack, whatever it is, sprayed inside. So he was not a spy. There was a woman next to him who literally tried to kill him. He was the most crucial, Sergei Shoigou was the most crucial person in this strategy of the war, in Russian invasion. So it's logical that he was a target of the CIA, right? And so this was Sergei Shoigou. So I'm trying to get, guys, I'm trying to add Sergei Shoigou 55. I'm going to write it here, one sec. Can I write it here? Yes. I'm going to write the time frame for you guys. Sergei Shoigou, and then Vladislav Avayev, here it is, we already see this. Valerii Gerssimov, what's happening here? Valerii Gerssimov, so Gerssimov has just disappeared from a public life together with Sergei Shoigou. First month, after there were reports that the Russian soldiers are frustrated because they are far away. They are not with them. They are staying in Moscow, but they are literally, here it is, the Minister of Defense and his chief executive Gerssimov. They are literally not on the field. So let's see. Well, it was literally the director, the chief of the Russian headquarters. Valerii Gerssimov is alive. Wow. Here it is, 3 of Cups. Do tell me, is he alive still? Valerii Gerssimov, Is he on a position, in the same position, working the same work? There is a codependency. Wow. Like he was pushed somewhere. He was literally pushed in a teamwork. And this card was popping out. Wow. Somebody was trying to blackmail him, guys. Here it is. Three of Swords is the last resort. Somebody was pushing him to be a traitor and to team up. Do you see with whom to team up? With the devil. Did we have a devil on the start? Hello? Who was the devil here? CIA. And here it is. Yes, like he was in the trouble because he was chased for partnership with the Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Like for the friends, literally, people they were trying literally to. Valerii Gerssimov, is he a traitor in prison now? I do believe that is just in position, like removed from that function. Yes. Because of his immaturity, I think he was having around him in his circle of friends, he was having literally people that he shouldn't have at that period when you're in a war. Somebody, again, I have the card, immaturity and Ace of Cups. Oh my God, again, and the Mata Hari syndrome. They're trying to get to these important people during the war through the new lover, Ace of Cups and Page of Wands. And he responds, yes, because this is his immaturity. That's so fun. Then we have, that was Valerii. Oh, did I put the time frame? Valerii, Gerssimov. And then we have one more, Sergei Beseda. Let's see Sergei. Beseda. 1 hour. So, the General Sergei Beseda, he's 68 years. This guy is older than others on the list that we have on the start of the reading. If it's to believe to American intelligence, right, resources, he is in a Moscow prison, Lefortovo. Before he was in a house prison, and yes, he is there because of being accused of espionage. Let's see, Sergei Beseda. Sergei Beseda, that was the top general, Sergei Beseda. Is he a prisoner now? I see 8 of Swords to be in the prison. Is he a spy? 2 cards are here. Yes, he was teaming with, yes, here it is, guys. Definitely he had, here it is. He was teaming, you see, Friends card, Three of Cups, with the world, opposite side, and that's why he was put on literally in the prison for interrogation. Yes, he was moved from authorities. That was a right decision. Eventually on the bottom it's 7 of Cups. Right decision from Putin to move him, because they understood that he is making alliance. Sergei Beseda, who was doing this around him in his house. Wow, yes, he was ready to travel, guys. Here it is. He was ready to move himself through the friends. He wanted to leave the country. Wow, they literally, I do believe that they just found him. They were waiting. He was preparing to travel. Travel. Yes, let's go to my friends abroad before I get in prison. Yes, But the right decision was to move him because he had a lot of things to say. If he would leave the country, this guy would be talking a lot of things, give a lot of damage to strategy in the war. If he would be on opposite side. Why? Because he was literally, he was in a headquarters for literally intelligence service and political subversion, FSB, in ex-Soviet. And he was on a travel in Ukraine. Wow, did I say on a travel? Did I say he was trying? He was on a travel when they captured him. Wow, did I just say that? That's confirming really, guys. I'm translating. So he was on a travel in Ukraine. As well, would his plans for invasion literally lead to the west side? So that's why he was literally put in a prison with his personal assistant Anatoly, and they are accused for being a double spy. Do you see with this free of cost? Yes, free of cost. I have friends abroad, and I'm literally doing something with them. Yes. And there is material pages for. There is a lot of material. There is a proof over the internet they found through this, through his literally was spionage of his telephone, mails, whatever they hacked. Literally, there was a proof over the technological gadgets. Roman Gavrilov, 46. So he was one of the personal guards of these three guards of three presidents of Russia: Boris Yeltsin, Dmitry Medvedev, and Vladimir Putin. So yes, Roman Gavrilov was literally he was like a vice president of the Russian Rosguardia. That's literally Rosguardia, as you heard, the guards of the personal guards of the president. There is a news that he was released. He was in prison. For questioning for spionage. Was Roman Gavrilov spy? Ace of Pentacles, he was released. Wow. No, he's free, guys. Yes. He was just there 1 month. Here it is. He's free. Yes. As well, let's see. Vladislav Surkov. Vladislav Surkov, it's 57 years old. He's called father of Putinism. Vladislav Surkov. And the moment in his office next to the Putin, he would have literally that's funny, you would like this. In his office, Vladislav Surkov, he was having, in one frame, he would have a picture of Putin. In another frame, he would have a Tupac. Okay, this is nonsense. He's 57. I mean, hello, Tupac is my generation. This guy is too old. 10 years older people generation, they didn't have a hip hop. That's so nonsense. Except if he had a lover that liked Tupac. Possibly, yes. So there was a fraud around 4 million pounds. And about this fraud, he was literally arrested. So Vladislav Surko, was he guilty about the fraud of the 4 milliard of pounds? Wow. He regret now, yes. Yes, he was involved in this fraud. That's true. He was daring with the full cards. It's stupid that what he done, because as well he regret it now. As well, he was released February 2020. He was literally fired. Pardon, I'm trying to translate the right word in English. That's it, guys. The list is over. These are the... I'm looking your other collection, but this is another thing. We'll leave something for tomorrow. As well, guys, there was a news. Somebody sent the idea, not idea, the news that eventually happened last month, but it's a nice question because it's the part of the team about Russian rich people. Roman Abramovich was poisoned, and this happened last month, 29 March news. He was poisoned. Let's see. He was blind for a few hours, and his skin was peeled. What is this? This was some kind of the biological weapon that they were doing over the Roman Abramovich. I like this guy. Here. So, a Roman Abramovich. Let's check if CIA or Putin organized this. 11. Was Roman Abramovich, Russian tycoon Roman Abramovich, poisoned by Putin? He was undecided. Wow. He was undecided for an alliance with the West side as well. Roman Abramovich, guys, don't forget, he was in the first month of the war, the one of the Russian oligarch that was literally in a peace negotiation from a Russian side towards Ukraine. Yes. And he was poisoned during this, literally the negotiation. That's so gross from the opposite side. Oh my God. This is terrible. This is so low. Not this. Well, that's what we have. The devil in disguise doing the stupid things and being in the age of Aquarius being revealed. All the stupid things or the fake, literally organized things. And as well, the fraud, the small foxy things from the Nazis are here. So Roman Abramovich was literally poisoned during the negotiation for the peace. He was on the Russian side as a Russian tycoon millionaire negotiating to stop the war, but Zelensky didn't want the war to stop. Like this. And he was poisoned. So was it the CIA that organized Roman Abramovich poisoning? Here it is. 1 second. Explain me, was it a CIA that organized the poisoning of Roman? Once more. Oh, there was injustice involved here. They thought that he should be, because he got all these millions and he was literally so much. They thought that he's easy target. That's what I see. CIA on the Russian side. That was so unfair, so they decided to punish him. Because I do believe that he was before negotiating with them. Do you see Pentacle, like I'm jongling, should I be there or not? But then finally I decide you're not my priority, I'm staying with the Russia side. And that's why he was literally punished with this. Yes, it's so clear, because the proof is that statement of his blood test of the poisoning. It was proof. Was it the Ukrainian people they organized? Yes, it was daring. Do you see, guys? There was some person very brave who done this while they were negotiating as well. Was it the CIA that paid this person to do this? Yes, yes. Sun card, yes. So yes, here it is. The brave side stepping out during negotiation to poison the guest, and here it is, the peacemaker. So gross, bad karma, and the CIA paid everything. So that's, guys. As well, guys, how he would say it, I see that he walked away. Didn't eat enough wherever they put this poison, like he didn't stay enough long, so he's still alive. He had just the poisoning, right? But he, as well, his guts was telling him, I have to leave this. Like he somehow, the divine energy pushed him, he's protected. Roman Abramovich is protected because he walked away from whatever. Was it the plate, wherever was served? Was it in the drink? Was it in the drink? Was it in the food? He literally walked away, like, you know, he has a sip just to be a little bit in contact, so his body had reaction. It's a strong poison, but not enough to be killed. That reminds me of my lemonade. Here it is. Yes, you're protected. Roman Abramovich is protected. CIA. So that's it, guys, for today. This was the last question. Was interesting with this poison. I didn't make this reading. Somehow I didn't have time to do the Roman Abramovich reading before. So it's a nice, now it's a whole package. So now with this video that was 1 hour and 20 minutes, when it's downloading, guys, you can have their aura, and you can see a little bit more about them while you're reading. I'm trying to put the photo where there will be all of them, or at least few of them. One mix of the mosaics where there will be all these people for the cover page. So I'm going to change the cover page for this one. So kisses to all, and that was all. Any questions? That was all for today, guys. And don't forget, again, one small play. Don't forget to every night, every morning, to literally pray for war to be stopped, as well these war profiteers on the global level to be stopped from divine energy. Literally, we need intervention as well of every human. We need intervention. Would you pray to stop the war? Because literally whatever was before with COVID crisis, the pharmaceutic mafia, now we have this war profiteer. It's the same thing. Pharmaceutic mafia, they work in the war, and then plus the gun profiteers. It's still a little bit different package, the same BS, right? So don't forget the globalists and literally working in disguise, they're revealed. Do you see whatever was the secret? It's revealed, the secret. And here it is, guys. Literally, we see that this is a proof with the Hermit card. We have enlightenment that you are faking, and everything that you serve is fake. So the justice has to be served. And yes, this will be in my album playlist. When you subscribe and hit the like and share, check all the album playlist called Stop War. It will be added there as well. It will be added to Justice Will Be Served. I will put it on the to list, so you may check it while you are literally browsing and listening, while you're doing something else in the house, driving or cooking. You can listen this and share with your community. Spread the love, and let's pray that will not be a global war, that this foreplay will be literally stopped very soon. Before that Victory Day in Russia, start of May. I hope the war will be over. That's another question again. That's another question for another live stream. The teaser question: what will be the updates about prediction of the war? So guys, again, pray that all the people who are the prisoners of war from whatever is the side, pray just not to be tortured and not to feel suffering, and all the citizens not to feel suffering wherever there were bombs last 8 years, wherever for 8 years in east areas of the Ukraine they didn't have the electricity, they didn't have rooftops, they didn't have the schools, all the schools were broken, the rooftops were broken, they didn't have electricity. 8 years. Can you imagine you living one day without electricity? You cannot. So think about this. And then can we imagine in doing meditation, resolving and literally resolving all 20 nuclear stations just disappearing? Can we meditate, make a visualization to literally vanish the nuclear power? Last 8 years, 20 nuclear stations, new nuclear stations are brought to the Ukraine from the west side. And that's literally promoting the war even 8 years pre-planned. So don't forget who started this. And let's pray for all the people who are now in trouble and they need a protection of divine energy. Amen. And let the dead one rest in peace. And the torture one not to feel a pain, and the one that are literally on the evil side, that are killing them and torturing them, to be literally removed from the divine energy. Amen. Kisses to all, guys. Thank you in advance for watching, sharing, subscribing, and spreading the news and truth. And let the justice will be served. And never forget on which side you were and your grandfathers during the World War II, on the Nazi side or on the opposite side. Let's stop the Nazis in Ukraine. Peace and love.